on tap tonight, it's the Indiana Fever going up against the Seattle Storm.
From gorgeous Seattle, Washington, I'm Blake Suniga. Rounding out the broadcast team are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafiteni. We're glad to have you with us. And it's right around this time when the grind of the season starts to wear on players, guys.
Blake, I mean, it might not have taken a physical toll yet, but mentally, it can be a challenge to stay engaged in this part of the year.
Yeah, this is when a coach earns their keep. You have got to keep your players engaged and energetic.
Now here's Jefferson. To the middle. Stolen by Tina Charles. And it's the Storm on the break. Unloads from 9. Goes back up. And she sinks the layup.
One of the most tenacious rebounders in the league. Charles is very familiar with second chance points.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Fowles. Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Jefferson with it. Over Charles. Here's Smith. And the shot counts. She's fouled.
He was already one of the best rebounders in the league. The second selection of the 2022 draft, Melissa Smith immediately was a force in the post. In her WNBA debut, Smith posted a double-double.
Standing 6'4", Melissa Smith is dominant around the hoop.
Yeah, she plays with a great motor. And Smith also added a three-point stroke late in her college career, and she's continued to develop that phase of her game at the pro level.
Offensively, just 1 of 4 to start. They're still warming up.
Fouls, defended by Nurse. And Fouls gets it to go.
Never one to shy away from contact. What concentration from Fouls to get the bucket.
Back to Lloyd. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Nurse.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Henderson. Back to Mitchell. And it's Nurse with the rebound. And here's Russell, covered by Fouls. Nurse outside. No good on the triple. Indiana trailing. Mitchell right side. And she floats it in for the easy 2.
Dynamic playmaker in Henderson. I mean, she's got the vision to always spot open teammates.
Now here's Nurse. Here's Williams. Now Lloyd shoots over Henderson. And that one goes long.
Yeah, she's not necessarily a strong interior presence, but she's got to fit
against Mitchell. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul, teams first.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Here's Williams.
She just has not been able to make anything this quarter.
And again, it's the Storm missing. Jefferson. The shot misses. So the Storm will take it the other way. Outside Williams. To the inside. Charles, covered by Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lloyd, kept alive. Charles with the bucket.
Give credit to the veteran Charles having the awareness to get a shot off in time.
Pass to Jefferson. Smith outside. Mitchell outside. Jefferson with it. Back to Mitchell. The 3 ball. Rebound, Tina Charles. Seattle trailing here. Got a piece of it. Jefferson with the steal. Down low. Mitchell, shot's good.
Superb work inside from Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
Outside Williams. Pass to Nurse. the glass to finish the layup.
Off to a strong start offensively. She's got the touch.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
A basketball is life.
Let's hear it for your Seattle Lancers.
The Fever with the lead.
Playing in basketball-crazed Indiana, the Fever have a great following, and you'd expect nothing less.
Yeah, for sure. These fans are awesome. They're loud, and they really know the game. Indianapolis has to be one of the best stops in the entire league.
Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. To the paint. Here's Jefferson. That's good, and it's
Gabby
Asia
Jefferson.
Clarendon with the assist. For the basket,
Kelsey
her third
Mitchell.
after 5 shots.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here's Prince. Clarendon covering. Now here's Prince. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Charles. 2 points. That one.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
And it's the Fever ball. They lead by 4. Mitchell outside. Coates. Clarendon. Prince covering. Out to the right wing. Here's Jefferson. Russell pulls it in.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Pass to Nurse. Charles with it. And that comes off the assist.
Nurse, so she's able to spot a wide open shooter and then set them up accordingly.
Mitchell outside. Now Coates. Banked in off the glass.
The season was just so different. The entire season is that much more impressive.
Both teams will make substitutions. Both teams like. Now here's Henderson. Covered by Lloyd. Jefferson outside. Takes the elbow jumper
Gabby
and
Jefferson.
drains it. And that 20. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Nurse with it. Now guarded by Jefferson.
Ferocious on D. Melissa Smith takes this side of the ball personally.
The shot by Nurse, no good. Pass to Henderson. Here's Jefferson. Here's Smith, defended by Nurse. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. Shot by Mitchell, no good. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in. They need a basket. Just
Gap
on-court
taking
success.
shots.
No team has more championships.
Talking about the Storm, we know Seattle has the banners, but it's about more than that.
Certainly, Blake. Seattle also has one of the best fan bases in the league. But then they also do great work in the community. They have a fantastic ownership group. They are a model organization for the rest of the WNBA.
And so she dropped.
Future of the Fever.
And Kelsey Mitchell, for years, was the focal point of Indiana.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Kelsey, the Fever struggled, failing to make the playoffs each of her first several seasons. But Mitchell never complained. Still put up numbers and goes to show you the kind of professional she is.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell, defended by Nurse. Inside, here's Smith. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell.
As an expansion team in 2000, the Indiana Fever have one title. That was in 2012 when the Fever defeated Minnesota.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Magvigor. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Poked loose. Jefferson with the steal. And here's Henderson. And she gets the bucket.
What a strong finish.
Their first turnover of the game overall. They've taken good care of the ball.
Now here's Nurse. She's covered by Mitchell. Outside Lloyd. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. 4 on the clock. High arcing shot. The second chance effort uses the glass.
Rebounds. You're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here's Smith. Here's Henderson. And foul called. College title. Henderson saw orders on her clothing line explode.
Well, it's something Destiny started in college. She wanted to be ready for life after basketball. So Henderson followed her passion, launching her own clothing line.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Now here's Williams. She's covered by Jefferson. That shot wide.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
Mitchell, defended by Nurse. Mitchell outside. Jefferson outside. To the inside. A nice shot by Henderson.
Finisher. Whether it's inside or outside, Henderson makes the most of her chances.
And the Storm with possession. Trailing by 13. Pass to Nurse. Takes the 3. And Henderson pulls it down.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Mitchell, right side. No good there. So the Storm will take it the other way. Outside Williams. Pass to Nurse. So the whistle blows.
Entire tournament in minutes per game.
She misses the free throw. And for Kia Nurse, just getting to the games was an accomplishment. So both teams making some changes here. Now here's Prince. She's guarded closely. Pass to Charles. Leilani Mitchell with the steal. Here's Jefferson. And that's not going to go.
The second quarter.
And so we have the first half.
Your Seattle
The
team.
Fever on top, up 9. And we'll be back right
48.
after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And now the third quarter about to get going again. It's been one outstanding game from Charles.
She tore it up on the offensive glass in the first 2 quarters. Full effort.
Yeah, she was incredibly persistent, and that's what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. And look, she's making bigs all around the world proud with her play.
And the third quarter about to get underway here. The Fever leading. Jefferson outside. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Side Williams. Out to Nurse. Shot clock at 3. From outside, off the mark. Here's Mitchell. Jefferson. Pass to Smith. Now here's Henderson. Jefferson outside. Henderson with it. 5 points in the game. Job's good.
Assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Now here's Nurse. 8 points for her. Puts it up from 12. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
She hasn't had much success shooting the ball.
And it's in.
Jefferson.
3 for 3.
A difficult situation for Seattle. Nothing yet for them here in the third quarter. Pass to Charles. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
They start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Jefferson. And the Fever hit again.
While the end of the last decade was pretty rough for Indiana, they were one of the best teams in the league from 2009 to 2015, making it to at least the Eastern Conference Finals in 5 of those 7 seasons.
Now here's Williams. Shoots a 3. And it's rebounded by Sylvia Fowles.
A donut, a 0 so far to start the second half. 4 straight misses.
Here's Mitchell. And good. Bounce off the right side of the rim. Going back a few years for the Fever, during that 2009 to 2015 run, they were one of the elite organizations in the league.
Absolutely, reaching 3 WNBA finals, including winning it all in 2012. I am sure that Fever fans are itching for those glory days again.
Lloyd, no good.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one
Third quarter. Outside Williams. McNagor, covered by Smith. Trying to get back on track. She's off on that one. Now Indiana takes it the other way. Now here's Henderson, covered by Lloyd. To the paint, Smith. Well-timed pass to the bucket for the layup.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
Now here is Lloyd. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to fall.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
And another 3 for Indiana.
Now,
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession.
In for
That
Indiana.
pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Now here's Nurse. 8 points for her. Pass to Williams. Sinks that one.
With the bucket.
Tons of action these days in pro hoops is off the pick and roll. Nurse reads the play well, sets up some points.
Now here's Henderson. Covered by Lloyd. Here's Fowles. Jefferson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Offensive board. Fouls. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell. And here are the Storm now. Here's Williams. And she was fouled on the way.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
Timeout for the
Time
Fever.
called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Well, in the era of the stretch 4 and the stretch 5, Mercedes Russell is a throwback player.
Simplest of exchanges.
And here's Whitcomb. Mosqueda Lewis. Pass to Lavender. To the middle. Here's McNagor. Jefferson pulls it in.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And here's Henderson. Looking to end the drought. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. Jefferson. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
It's easy to get spoiled watching her play the game of basketball, but I would advise you to not take this for granted. She makes these plays look so simple.
Now here's Prince. Here's Lavender. Can't connect from short range. And here's Indiana. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Prince. D right on her. Lavender outside. Pass to Mosqueda Lewis.
2 minutes.
And the Storm miss again. Jefferson outside. Now here's Henderson. Over Lavender. And too long on the shot.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Here's Prince. And the Storm miss again. Here's the Fever with the ball. And that's a foul called on Jefferson. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Substitution.
Great
on the
defense, anticipated the play, and got there first.
And coaches love players that are just not afraid to put their bodies on the line and take a shot for the team.
Now here's Prince. Outside Whitcomb. Prince. Good on the triple.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Timeout called the Fever.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan.
Charles. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Another turnover for them, but guys, really on the whole, when you look at this game, I think they've done a good job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Pass to Russell. Nurse. No good from outside.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list. After leaning on the three-point shot in the first half, they're starting to get away from it here in the second. More of their shots are coming from inside.
That one's in. Assist from Leilani Mitchell.
Tremendous read by Mitchell. You can count on the vet to pick up the right passes.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Fever ahead, delivering the blowout.
73.
And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter.
I'm so happy we get to see this pass just one more time. A magnificent feed. You love to see the two kind of taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, that is some dime dropping, guys. Accurate and on time.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Jefferson. Mitchell. Now Henderson. She's guarded by Williams. And here's Jefferson. She watches it go through the hoop for her. Now 8 for 14.
Since halftime, she's been on fire.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Nurse. Back to Lloyd. Now Williams. From beyond the arc. And Seattle with the triple. Indiana with the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Mitchell.
Minutes.
Well,
Well, Tim, lots of recently retired WNBA players have gone over to NBA teams.
Oh, we see him on the bench as coaches helping with X's and O's development. But also, a lot of former WNBA players are in the front office, scouting, helping with the draft, helping with the player acquisitions, doing it all.
It's great to see the NBA bring in more former WNBA players because there are very few people who understand what it takes to win at the highest level.
Jefferson outside. And she bangs
Gabby
it home
Jefferson.
with one hand.
Around, straight to the tin for the jam.
There was no way for her defender to get around that one.
No chance. The screen was in the right spot. Her feet were set. She would have had to go straight through her. And we know that's not happening.
And it's Lloyd missing.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Sylvia.
It's good.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
The ball goes to
Good call
India.
there. Her feet still moving
Substitution
when
on
she
the
set
court.
the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Pass to Angsler. Jefferson outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From past the arc. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Outside Lloyd. Plays ons. Back to Lloyd. And so it's the Fever taking care of
That's
business
the
in
end
this
of the
one.
game.
And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The
Coming out and
fans were
supporting
waiting
your
for
team.
something
Please
to
make
get
sure you
excited
get home
about, but
safely,
they never
and
got
we'll see you
it.
next
Yeah,
game.
I mean, they rolled to this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
And that's a wrap, everyone.